Alright. I am the sword of the darkness, I am the watcher on the wall, says Jon Snow. Alright, let's talk about this game so far. We've made it through episode 1. If you did not see episode 1 with me, then you did not catch my comments about the mature content at the very beginning of part 1 of episode 1. I won't rehash them here, but if you're interested, please go back and check that out. The short of it is we're carefully watching how mature the content gets in these episodes. For now, we're okay with proceeding forward. But do know there's a lot of language. When things get heated, there's a lot of F-bombs and other bad words. So, not our typical content for our stream or YouTube channel. But the game definitely has some interesting aspects to it in comparison to its vulgarity. Really interesting ethical dilemmas and good storytelling, which is to be expected with Telltale. So, episode 1 was brutal, though, the way it ended. The loss of a major character that we had been playing, and left me with lots of questions about how our choices impacted that moment. But even if there were sort of ways around that, I'm not sure what the cost would have been to get around that. So, in a sense, I think that character did what he was right for him to do, protecting his sister. So, all right, let's move forward with episode 2, and we'll talk more about spoilers as we move forward in this episode. Spoilers from episode 1, that is. I don't know any spoilers moving forward at all. In fact, I haven't even looked up anything about how episode 1 ended to see like what variations there are, simply because I don't want to see spoilers at all till we're through with this Let's Play series. So let's start episode 2 here. We'll see how long we can go. We may be able to make it through this entire episode in one shot, but it just depends. We'll see. I do love that they start with previously. So here's the spoilers from episode 1, I guess.
These are dark days, I fear.
I'm still not 100% convinced Roderick is dead. I'm not 100% convinced.
Must never be lost.
You're sending him to the wall.
Garrett
He's done nothing wrong.
is probably my favorite character so far.
This house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Hello.
Duncan,
What's up, Zab?
decided to name you as my sentinel.
I think that was the right choice.
Worried about my family. The king was not
Mira.
inclined to offer help for your family.
Are you willing to risk an alliance with the crown?
This is such a key moment
It's a risk
here,
I'm willing to take, Lord
and I didn't even realize. He warned us about the
Mother asked you
risks.
to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher will
Don't want
return.
White Hill men within these walls.
You can be my highborn ward.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
Ethan.
No!
Don't let them take me!
It's brutal. Just brutal. Okay. Zab, that's what happened in episode 1, my friend. Great storytelling so far, though. So we're going to start off in King's Landing. One of the things I enjoy about this game is the fact that it does sort of cover the story from two or
I played it too.
3 or 4 different people's perspectives. And
Until episode 4, which is bugged for me.
oh, I hope that doesn't happen for me, Zab. I hope that does not happen for me.
Whoa, it's just me, Beska.
It has no sound, just animation.
Getting warm.
Oh boy. I guess I'll find out pretty quick when we get there then if that's going to happen. Alright.
You can.
Hold on. Let me change something really quick. Give me 1 second. Alright, sounds good, Zeb.
Stop pacing. They'll be here soon.
Okay, I don't know who this character is, so... Oh, this might be Asher.
Is that wine? Or blood?
Taste
But this
it and
is
find out.
Asher. Taste it, find out. Why not?
It's blood.
This place could use a good cleaning. I complained to the owner, except he's probably dead.
Alright, let's see what else we have over here. Hookah. Yeah, see, we're over in Essos.
Looks like we weren't the first to rough up the place.
Only a forester brings his axe all the way to Essos.
That's our axe.
Wicked little thing, though.
There's the connection, letting us know that we are a forester and that we are in Essos. Good storytelling there. A little heavy-handed, but I like it.
I know. Woman sellsword, 4 years fighting by your side, and you still can't get over it. Come on, Asher, quit
what's her
staring,
name?
Let's get to drinking.
Asher and Beshka.
Ale. Goes in yellow, comes out yellow. Waste time even drinking it, if you ask me.
Considering we found it in an abandoned tavern, it's not bad.
They smell off to you.
It's the only thing in Yunkai that doesn't.
I know. It's a filthy haven for thieves, murderers, and other deadly bastards. You should feel right at home. I know I do. May we drink, thieve, and fight until the end.
I'll drink to that.
You'll drink to anything.
Another round?
Have you forgotten about our honored and exalted guest? Go see if he's still breathing.
What in the world?
How's he doing? We need him alive to collect his bounty. After that...
Remind me again, what's this fat pig fucker's name?
Bazak Zog... Don't care, really. So long as we get our gold.
Sell swords.
800 gold dragons for capturing him. Lucky we caught him trying to flee Yunkai.
Lucky for us, not so lucky for him.
We should find more former slave masters with bounties on their heads.
I don't need any more naked fat men in my life, thank you.
They say only the poor know how to really spend money. We'll buy the finest wines, the best whores, sleep in a bed without fleas. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
We've not been paid yet, Beska. Can't spend dragons you don't have.
We'll have them soon enough. My point is, with enough coin we could do anything. Go anywhere.
I could afford passage back to Westeros. To Ironrath. I've heard nothing from my family in years.
You mean go home? They treated you like shit there. Kicked you out because you fell in love with a girl from the wrong damn house.
Gwyn.
A man doesn't choose who he loves. Your family should understand that. Westeros and its bloody houses. Who fucking cares? It's all an excuse to tell everyone else what to do. Just remember, we have a good thing here. And any moment now, we're gonna be rich. Let's make a toast. To all of us deadly bastards.
To us.
Aye, to us.
Well, I almost didn't. I almost didn't get the toast right.
I thought freed slaves put the bounty on Bazak.
They did. With his own gold.
So why are the fucking Lost Legion here?
Is that Tazal? From the Volantis job?
Maybe he's forgotten about that.
You!
I told you if I saw you again.
Tizal! Isn't it funny how life brings old friends together?
I'd cut your fucking throats.
It's good to see you too, Tizal.
Where is he?
Where's who?
Here. 400 dragons.
They must be working for the Wise Masters.
And that's all you're getting.
The bounty is 800.
You get 4. It's more than you deserve.
Yeah, Zab, I haven't seen much of the TV show. I've certainly read all the books multiple times.
Give us 800 and you can have him.
Don't be an asshole now. We're all sellswords here.
We are nothing like you. The Lost Legion are the blood of all Valyria. And we are done taking orders from whimpering pigs.
Bloody hell!
And we're done with you, too.
Calm down, Tizal. We can still work out a deal.
You two are going to be useful to me for once.
Not bloody likely.
The Wise Masters will hear how Asher Forrester kidnapped the venerable Bezak. How he wouldn't take less than 800 gold dragons. So he killed Bezak instead.
Me?
Luckily, we were there to deliver swift justice.
So you steal the money and we get the blame.
Ponteos en as! Pojos me nomi chahoso kisikas!
All right, who dies first? Who wants to dance at the end of the story?
Kill them! Now!
More like.
Here's one.
Come on! Sicuri no pass me!
I guess triangle was not correct there. I guess we did not hit triangle correctly. I don't know. Let me try that again. So, you know, I was about to say as we were playing through that, action sequences have never necessarily been their strong suit for Telltale games, but it's actually doing better in this, I think, than previous experiences I've had. They've kind of refined it pretty well. That's it for episode 2. Yeah, game over.
pass me!
Gotta hit that triangle quick, apparently.
You owe me one.
Missed it again.
Siccone no pass me! Tobitao!
You owe me one.
Shit!
That was mean. In episode 1, every time we had to do that, hit X. Ooh.
This is for Volantis!
Bester!
Fuck you, Ash. Tazal! Cos te vaquites. Pobretes. Bilibonios.
That was
this
mean.
reminds me of?
That brothel in Norvos.
You kill me, and the Lost Legion won't stop.
In episode 1, every time it made it to that like rapid X thing, we always had to do triangle at the end. So
What in all the gods of fire and fuck?
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle.
That ended well.
More on their way.
We need to go.
Come on. Malcolm.
Damn.
We have to keep moving.
Malcolm, stop.
Asher, I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
What are you doing here?
Your brother Ethan sent me. I'm here to bring you home.
there's the intro. There is the intro. I hope there's not too many scenes like that, though. It's just so much blood and gore, and it's quite stressful, like trying to get all those quick time events right. Yeah, I think that's probably true, Zav. I mean, I recognize that it builds tension, but I don't want it to be like, I don't want too much of it. But I agree with you. It's always been about the storytelling, right? And the choices that matter. It's fun doing all that in this world, though, in the Game of Thrones Fire and Ice world. Yeah. This is one thing I got right. I said immediately Roderick isn't dead. I probably didn't get many things right in my guesses, but that was one that I thought immediately. Ugh. Oh my goodness.
Damn foresters. Have to be so fucking far away.
Alright, sounds good, Zab.
I come from the Tweens bearing the dead of House Forrester. Lordly tops from the looks of them.
Alright, we'll take them.
Well, they're not free, are they? How much are you paid for them?
Sir Royland.
You again. What have you got this time?
Some poor peasant dressed up like a lord. A stable boy in Bannerman's clothes. You did this at Duskendale. And you have the fucking stones to try it again.
No!
This house has suffered the loss of many good men. And you dare come here claiming to have Forrester dead.
The Forrester! Look at the colours!
Leave. Now.
Fine! I'll dump him in the river then!
You come back here again, you won't be leaving. You got that?
Aye, I heard you! Lousy sheep fucker.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't worry yourself.
7 hours.
What is it, sir?
This one's still alive. You there. Who are you?
Ryland.
Roderick? Roderick? Oh, the gods, it is you.
Sir?
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester!
Roderick!
Wow. It's not as... I don't want to see this part. It's not as quite as crazy, but it reminds you when Kat went through what she went through after the Red Wedding. Please, just be done with this part.
My lord, you should not be awake. The milk of the poppy. Drink.
That's it.
Roderick!
My lady.
No.
I am at a very delicate moment in the surgery.
Please, I want to see my son.
How is he? Will he live?
Let him.
Sir, my lady, I must insist that you leave.
No. Roderick, what have they done to you?
These wounds would have killed any other man. As it is, he may never walk again.
Roderick? What's wrong with him?
He drank the milk of the poppy.
Please don't leave me. Not yet.
What is it with main characters in this world not being able to walk? Alright, let's use the picture. Great job, buddy.
I haven't heard that one before. It's nice.
Roderick, thank the gods. Brother, I thought I lost you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Are you alright?
Come here, sister.
How bad is it? Maester Tengrin says your leg may never fully heal. And your face.
Oh, you're telling me I don't look good?
I wouldn't dare.
Ethan.
Roderick, there's something you need to know. Ethan is dead.
Ethan?
Bruce Bolton's bastard came here and threatened to take me away. Ethan offered to go in my place. And that monster put a blade through his throat. Like it was nothing. Ethan?
We'll make Ramsay pay for what he did. I promise.
Good. We're planning to honor Ethan in the grove, alongside Father. And now Mother wants me to write this song for the funeral. I can't.
You can, Talia. I know you can.
It's been chaos here since he died.
Oh, I forgot all the
We have White Hill soldiers.
White Hill men
stationed
are
in our
there.
Courtyard. Even the small folk don't feel safe. You need to show everyone who this house belongs to.
I will do what I must to preserve House Forrester.
I don't mean to put unwanted pressure on you. I just...
It's all right.
I know you still need time to heal,
I'll be
but
fine, Talia.
the council's meeting in the Great Hall right now, actually. Nobody expects you there, but if you think you're ready...
I want to go.
Can you even stand? They could use your leadership.
Only one way to find out.
I missed you, brother. You can do this, Roderick. I know you can.
Does anybody have any crutches? I mean, we have like a lot of wood outside. We're the foresters. Somebody give me a crutch.
Fine. Why'd you do that?
I won't let anyone see you like this. Not when the house appears so weak already.
I need to attend that meeting.
And you will. But you will get there on your feet. It's a long way to the Great Hall. We can't risk you falling where others can see. Take my hand.
Thank you, Talia.
Ready? That's it.
I would say we could look around the room first, but it takes too long, right?
I'm so glad to see you up.
Let's just make it there.
Though I think you'll find that much has changed.
Yeah, usually that means scene transition, right? So this is the first time we've been to the wall, if that's where we are. And obviously we need some warmer clothes on. It's my favorite character of the game so far. He still has the inventory from the first.
That's all black. So this
from
is
the first episode. Not that there's anything we can do with it.
The wall. Always wanted to see it, but not like this.
Recruits at the gate!
I always wondered why it was called the wall. I suppose just because it literally is the wall that keeps out the... protects the kingdom, right? The crazy thing is the wall stays frozen, right? It's always ice.
Another one for Frostfinger.
On a horse, no less.
Frozen stone. Frostfinger. don't know if I'll remember all the minor characters' names from the wall to get a sense of where we are time-wise. Depends on who's lord, who's the leader or whatever they call it.
Looks like it was built by giants, doesn't it? You're new, here to take the black.
Here to take the black.
Aye, I am.
Thought so. I'm new here myself. Frostfinger, he's the one you want.
You know, Zab, I'm not sure that
recruits.
The average
Which one's Frostfinger?
recruit that goes to the wall
Says us new recruits
are the sharpest lot.
But don't let him scare you. That's just his way.
Your name suggestion might be a little hard for them to remember. It's got to be nice and simple, my friend.
You fight like a girl. A worldling girl, maybe.
What's in these barrels?
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall and it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
You've been banished to the... Why would we use the barrels? To sit down? Like, I mean, I don't think so. Frost fingers.
You're Frostfinger?
Finger.
You recruits. You come, you train, you fight, you die. Who are you, boy? Nothing to say for yourself? How about you tell me why you were sent to the wall? You're a thief, a raper. You abandon your post, or do you just fancy dying someplace cold?
That's none of your business.
You're a Castle Black boy. Every last wart on your freezing cold ass is my business now. You arrive on horseback.
In my language, we don't use words like the or before another word, so in my language, this place is just called wall.
Garrett Tuttle.
How do you know my name?
You've been banished to wall.
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. And yes, it is my business, all of it. The sooner you learn that, the better.
You don't know me as well as you think.
I know enough. Now then, we'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Understood.
Oh, and Tuttle, sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
Knowing this world, that's probably true. Although Jon Snow has lived longer than most, right? And he's been at the wall.
And last we'd heard Asher was in Slaver's Bay, so Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
Essos.
I heard they took him off a corpse cart. And he's missing his arms and legs.
At least he can still eat his shit.
The White Hill soldiers are drunk again. And we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Well, I say he's dead. And they've dressed up some peasant in his place.
Fill me up, would you? And bring us some salted pork while you're at it.
Fill yourself up, you lazy fuck. Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous. Had a run-in with Walder Frey,
He's
did
a
you?
bloody cripple.
And he's leaning on a girl.
Should have buried him with the corpses.
Forrester's
Real
cursed.
shame about your leg,
Who
Lord.
gives a toss?
Don't let go of your sister now.
We have business in the Great Hall.
Wide and large ledge.
Move aside, soldier.
I'm quite comfortable, thank you. And I don't think you're gonna make me. I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
Move! Now!
Go on then, my lord.
The whole point of this was to try to show strength.
Let's go.
It's ridiculous. You're treating them like
The
guests.
wine keeps their wits dull.
It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel. My lords.
Roderick. My boy. Come, join us.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna ever get up out of this chair again. That took too long to get here.
It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't
He
expect
looks
this.
older than his mom.
The maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if
Yeah.
you walked again at all.
It was highly probable. I'm not here to talk about my elf.
Perhaps we should get started.
Perhaps
Yes,
so.
let's.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the White Hills soldiers
It
drunk.
keeps them off their guard.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please. Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole.
Duncan.
I've told you. I was keeping an eye on the Bolton
You
soldiers.
should have been protecting your lord. Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing.
I am your lord.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one. Not anymore.
Then find me one, Sir Royal.
That's no simple command, my lord. Most of our men fled after Lord Ethan was killed. And our allies are either dead or too afraid of the Boltons to help us.
You forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already, if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage? Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now.
He's barely recovered.
Betrothed is coming to Ironrath.
Yes, my son. A raven arrived this morning. Lady Elena is eager to see you. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oathbound to Roderick.
And We could burn High Point to the fucking ground.
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. Talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
Talia does have a point. I'm not the man I used to be.
You can still make her happy, Roderick. And she can do the same for you.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Let them go hungry.
Yes, my lord.
Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
Maester, it's time to light the Ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
What does that mean? Light the Ironwood torches.
Back, it's good to be back.
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But foresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan.
Oh, this is the funeral procession or whatever?
How is your song coming?
Oh.
Ethan always helped me with music. It's not the same without him.
You're a fine musician, Talia. You'll do a great job.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him. About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand
Not this
between her
again.
and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
Where's Mira? She's the one standing up. I think with Asher, right? If I remember correctly. Mira.
It's entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings. Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, my lady. It's nearly done.
So didn't we steal a key? I didn't really know that's what we were doing, but...
And something nice after that.
You and the children are ever in our thoughts.
A lovely sentiment, Mira. And the seal. Here you are.
If we had taken the seal...
Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asked that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Of course. She knows you're very influential.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own. I'd better get going.
She took her
Mira,
seal.
We'll talk more later.
She took her seal with her. She's like, I'm not leaving this in your very capable hands. We do have that key, though. I don't know. how that's going to come into play.
If Lady Marjorie wrote a letter...
Yeah, but we don't have the seal.
Dear Lady Elena. No. Dearest Lady Elena. She took the seal with her.
Yep.
Hopefully a signature will do.
Nope. So if we had...
Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters. Elena of House Glenmore. I've never heard of the Glenmores. I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind.
Go ahead then.
Well, it's... We really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those?
I've got them.
See, we forged that letter because I think Lady Marjorie was encouraging us to show some initiative.
Oi, fuckhead. You might be new here, but you're in my spot. So move.
I'm not moving.
Wrong fucking answer.
Most of you will be dead within the year.
Frostfinger and his bloody speeches.
If you want to survive in the Night's Watch, listen close.
You know why I got sent to the wall?
The wall was erected over 8,000 years ago.
And I don't care. You should. At this girl I used to fuck now and again. Face like a queen, tits like a whore. Turned out she was married to some lordling. He tried to stick me with this. I stuck it in him instead. So next time I say move, you'd best fucking move.
Shut up for once, will you?
What's your problem?
I'm sick of Finn bragging about all the girls he's fucked.
And what dire crime are you here for?
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes?
Got caught stealing a bag of them.
You both need to stop talking.
Nobody cares, thief.
Don't call me that. My name's Cutter.
Cutter the potato thief. There's one for the songs.
Boy, my sister was hungry.
I've got something for your sister.
Will you stop arguing?
Who in seven hells is talking back there? Tuttle. Who was it?
Sorry, sir. It were my fault.
Covering for your new brothers already, are you? Garrett Tuttle here wants to be a ranger. So we can go north of the wall and die on some wildling spear. But what he wants doesn't mean shit. So today you're all gonna show me what you're made of. Can you swing a sword? Shoot a bow? Are you strong? Those who do well might just survive. The rest of you...
Frostfinger.
Jon Snow.
I need a word.
Go on, get started.
Best of luck.
Telltale. My cover's blown.
we go. Again. Who's up?
See those dummies? Those are thens. Come to eat your brains for breakfast.
Castle Black.
Demonstrate your combat skills. Alright, let's start off with the heavy lifting. Oh wait, here we go.
You there, recruit. Scrawny, aren't you? See if you can carry one of these barrels over to the winch.
Right. I can do this.
Want some help?
Don't hurt yourself, Tuttle.
Excruciating.
I'm thinking steward for you. You can help Frostfinger wash his coat. If the thing hasn't frozen off.
Gotta be faster.
It's not ironwood. Too hard to burn. You're doing that all wrong.
But we don't have these where I...
What? Man's ready to shit himself when he sees you coming.
Let me show you.
Did he just shoot that through his foot?
Alright, let's see if you can aim worth a wildling's arse. Shoot the targets I tell you to. Let's start easy. Middle dummy, center of the chest. You can follow orders at least. Next bolt. Left target, head. Good. Right target, chest. Not bad. Center, between the eyes. One less wildling. You hit all of them. Nicely done.
Finn thinks he's so bloody clever. If a real wildling got his hands on him...
He's just a bully.
Aye, he is. That's why I took this. Swiped it right off him. Don't tell, alright? I don't think he'd take it kindly.
Give it back to him, Cotter.
Are you mad? That's the last thing I'll do.
All right.
Take that! Take that! Watch your bloody tongue!
You, grab a practice sword.
This one should do.
I'll be sparring with you today. Remember, these blades are dull, but a sword's still a sword. Good luck. Wake up! Well fought.
Get off me, you bloody ox!
You got lucky.
Okay.
You're pathetic.
Fuck off. You didn't even try.
A crossbow's a coward's weapon. Besides, I could hit that dummy from here with my... Where is it? Where the fuck's my knife? If someone has it, I'll cut their fucking balls off. Come to think of it, you were the last one I showed it to. Well, you and... It was you.
What?
You little fucking thief.
It weren't me.
Finn, don't. Give me my knife!
I don't have it, I swear.
Out of my way!
Get it, do something.
Just calm down. Fight it.
Oh! I won't say it again.
If you ever hit me again, I swear I'll...
Hey, look. Fight! Fight! Yeah, get it!
There they go again.
Get up! What is going on here?
He stole my fucking knife!
No, I didn't.
And Garrett defended him.
The last thief I caught no longer has hands.
I swear I don't have it.
He must have hid it.
And you, I expected better, Tuttle.
Instead, I find you doing this on your first bloody day of training. You clearly need a few days scrubbing the latrines.
Frostfinger, I need another man to top the wall.
Fine. Let him freeze his balls off. I'll deal with this one.
Get off!
Mind your fucking manners.
You, come with me.
Next scene transition, when we leave the wall. I'm going to take a really fast bio break. I don't know. I mean, I guess you can't be choosy when you're trying to pick friends on the wall, right? We'll take the potato thief. Clearly this is a transition. Sarah, alright, I'll be right back. Okay.
This way. I love King's Landing in the
What is
open.
Sarah wanting to talk to us about?
The sun just barely kisses your skin. You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
I have a lot on my mind lately.
I feel like it's either Sarah or the coal boy. One of them is a Cersei plant, but we'll see.
What are you doing?
You'll see.
Sarah's silly.
Finest wine.
Oh my goodness. That points at her even more.
Where did you get that?
I know a boy who keeps the Queen's cellar well stocked. Nobody will miss it, I assure you. A little won't hurt.
We're trying to repair our relationship with Sarah.
So...
Or I wouldn't have.
Well, I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one. I want to trust you, but I need you to promise.
I swear, I won't tell a soul.
My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Elena for many years. She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Yes. I'm fortunate to be where I am, I know that. But to always have to hide. I don't want to hide from you as well.
What of your father? Who is he?
I don't know. My mother died not long after my birth.
How did you get this far? I mean...
I've been very lucky, I suppose. It's just...
Very careless.
I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever. I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life. A family of my own.
If there's anything I can do to help, just ask.
There is something. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe... sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over.
Of course, Sarah.
Thank you, Mira. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Here I am talking about myself.
I grow a little tired of having to, like,
these troubles are much greater than mine.
ask Lady Marjorie for help all the time, but
Father.
seems like that's just kind of Mira's role right now. Hopefully she'll find some real strength and...
more than I do.
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion.
My lord.
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon, you're going about it the wrong way.
Care to join us, Lord Tyrion?
Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me. Though that's hardly surprising.
We found it in that bush. Lord Tyrion.
Strange it should find its way into a bush. If Cersei knew you had this wine, she'd drown you in it. You must know what risks are worth taking, especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the Ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords, negotiating with him won't be pleasant.
I will speak for House Forrester.
Perhaps you could. Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forrester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months. My lady.
We're just getting used. He'll still go with them, he'll just use us to lower the price.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous. Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot. Apologies, my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
She's a lady, Lord Andros.
My name is Mira Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Why are you here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone. This is no place for a Forrester.
I'm here to sell our Ironwood, my lord.
Oh, really?
Andros? I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us...
You're going to dismiss?
You can't do this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this. He's not a man to take such matters lightly. Nor am I.
That's enough, Andros.
Lord Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion, do let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen. Ah, well, that was fun.
Good day to you, Big Draka.
Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition? You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
My family can supply all that the Crown needs.
You're suggesting the Forresters be our sole supplier of Ironwood. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You will have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war. You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
Then that's a risk I'll have to take.
Last risk we took cost us our brother. It might have happened either way, but...
I'll consider the arrangement. Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return. Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
What is it you want?
You'll know soon enough. We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you.
That the truth.
For your sake, I hope it's the former.
Yeah, me too.
My lady.
Oh, is that? That is that guy, isn't it? Tyrion's buddy. What's his name? I can't remember, actually. Yeah, I don't think Asher will make it back till episode 3. More fighting, I presume.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You're coming with us then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
I can lead an army.
I know you can. I've always known it. Your father was blind to that.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons.
Second sons,
They're
wow.
all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll figure something out.
Not exactly a plan, though, is it?
Don't worry, he'll get it done.
What's up, Anafaro? This is Game of Thrones Telltale series.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
We're going to Marine?
Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine.
It's fine. I trust you, Beskha.
I shouldn't have said anything.
So
I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
it's not an RPG in the sense that you don't level up your character, you don't choose skills or anything like that. It's more of a narrative-focused game where you make really hard choices that end up impacting the story in significant ways. They're usually, per episode, there's usually ends up being about 5 or 6 decisions you make that actually fork the story in different directions. You make more decisions than that, but only a few of them end up being super impactful, I guess.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Guess we'll find out.
Surprised there's not a Game of Thrones
I will
MMO.
cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Well, House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
A story RPG. Yeah. I don't know. So, Anti-Pharaoh, the first of these types of games that Telltale made that at least I was involved with was The Walking Dead. I don't know if you ever saw The Walking Dead Telltale games, but they were really good and just really a sort of a cool way of telling a story and you having some sort of impact on the story. But they've done a good job with the different stories they've taken on, and this is just Game of Thrones. All right, so we're back with Mira in King's Landing. A Wolf Among Us. Yeah, I only played the first episode of that. It did seem very good, though. So far, honestly, I'm enjoying this a lot. It's just the world is more...
Hello?
Interesting to me than Wolf Among Us was, but Wolf Among Us did seem really good, though. I should play more of Wolf Among Us at some point. Oh boy. That's going to be from probably Lord Tyrion, I'm guessing. What is going on in here? Is this our little, like, room we stay in normally? Somebody went through all the letters, maybe? You know, we did forge that letter. That's going to come back and haunt us.
Everything's still here.
Interesting.
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
That's a good question. Left the book that Roderick gave us.
Was someone going through my books?
Nope. Actually, I am several seasons behind. I've read the books multiple times, Anti-Pharaoh. I've not kept watching the show, though.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
We're not the first one that's been asked to meet someone in the gardens of King's Landing, are we? Poor Sansa. Sansa?
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir, it should not be a concern.
Upstabbing question.
Of course not. I just meant...
Enough, Maester. When last we spoke of Elena, you seemed unsure how she might feel about you. You just have to show her that you're still the man she knew. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
That's actually the first good advice we've gotten about Lord Elena.
Roderick? You look... You're really...
Welcome to Ironrath, Elena. It's good to see you.
Where are my courtesies? It's good to see you too.
Please.
Very sweet.
So, here we are.
How have you been, Elena?
Oh, it's been quiet, I suppose. Times have certainly been difficult, but I'm well. Thank you for asking. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I won't lie. Every day's a battle.
I can only imagine.
Anti-Pharaoh. Without spoilers, did you enjoy the finale?
Children, playing hide and seek in the grove and
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe she wanted to be found.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick, I need to ask you something.
50-50? Okay.
When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They seemed angry. Violent. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to assure our loyalty.
I want some to move faster, but the rest was good.
I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. And I was inclined to agree with him, until I received a curious letter from Marjorie Tyrell.
What did it say?
Lady Marjorie suggests in the kindest of terms that we go through with the marriage. And as you can imagine, a suggestion from a future queen is difficult to ignore. Do you know why Lady Marjorie would send this to me? She and I have never corresponded.
Mira must have asked her to intervene.
I didn't know your sister carried such influence. You act as if you had no part in this. I feel manipulated, Roderick. A house like mine can't refuse a suggestion from Marjorie Tyrell. I'm being forced to marry you, Roderick. Is that truly what you want? Would you do that to me?
Of course not, Elena. You're free to choose.
Thank you. I was afraid you'd refuse to back down, but you must care about me more than that. Let us stand together, Roderick. I will tell my father our betrothal stands.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
Our houses will be joined, in fact. And we will stand proudly beside them.
Can I change your mind? You can do much better than this cripple.
Get out. Now.
How rude of you. Your mother's the one who invited me here?
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
Ryan belongs at that funeral. This family.
Not until I'm certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around and refusing to feed them. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
I do not have to obey.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
I'm not kissing your ring. Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see him.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't do that.
Snow
I know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business. Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
He's gonna make things difficult for both of us, isn't he? I'm glad you didn't let him humiliate you.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family?
Nope.
What's poor Ryan going to think? That we've abandoned him?
We can't afford to show weakness, Mother.
It would have been a minor sacrifice.
Nope. Lord Whitehill is awesome. They really do have good actors voicing these characters. Good animators.
My lord.
The voice acting is better than the animation, but still, it's all good.
This fight isn't over. Not even close.
The wall. Pretty cool that they give you a chance to ride this thing up to the top of the wall and stand up there.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us without trouble amongst our own.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
You might be right.
He said worse about me.
How do you know it's the wall so quickly? I guess I could just tell.
He said...
The ice.
You fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there. At the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
The men were too drunk to draw their swords. The Freys cut us open.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honorable death.
Your brother would have won the North's freedom. He deserved to be king. He was good at it.
He was good at everything. Now the Freys command River Run, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North.
This is great. This is amazing.
It's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too. Whatever I once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch.
These two characters do have some similarities, don't they? So far, the secret sauce of this seems to be, if you love the Fire and Ice series, putting you in moments
Those here who will hate you for who you are.
that echo
Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven.
significant moments from the
Someone with no
books
reason.
or
I'll
shows.
hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
I can't just ignore him.
No good will come of doing otherwise. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust.
This is awesome. I heard some dude like this TV show. He wrote a book about it.
I felt the same first time I saw it.
What are you talking about? The guy voice acting Snow sounds the same.
Be a ranger.
Yeah, I think.
Why risk your life out there?
I want to protect House Forrester.
You'll protect them by doing your duty here.
I think they got the same actors, in most cases at least.
Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Rayder marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself.
So is this after he went out?
Thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them? Can you see past your differences?
If you ask me to, I will.
Glad to hear it. I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
I just don't remember the timeline, the chronology well enough to know if Jon Snow at this point would have already been out and met Ygritte and come back. I'm guessing this is before that, but I could be wrong though. He said he's seen them, so maybe he has already been out there. Yeah, no, he's had to have already been out there because he's commander now. He's commander of the Night's Watch, it seems like, the way they're treating him. So, yeah, this is after all that.
I'm here. Where are you?
Who are we going to be meeting here? Cersei? I mean, I would not put past Cersei to meet us out here. Cersei likes to meet people out here. This is her move. Who else could it be? The Cole Boy's not going to meet us at midnight out in the... That would be too risky for him, right? I'm not calling out to that figure.
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I was just headed back to my room.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it? Do you know what this uniform means?
It means you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander. Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your night.
So is that...
I hope it wasn't bothering you, my lady.
Is that Tyrion's friend?
I'm Damien.
No?
You were in the throne room earlier. What brings you to the garden?
You do. You got my note.
That was you.
Who is this guy?
I'm very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Did you search my room? What were you looking for?
Nothing, Lady Mira. I only wish to leave you a note.
That has a ring of falsehood to it, doesn't it?
I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What people?
I'll make this quick if that helps. I'd hate to see you suffer.
Let her go!
What was that?
What did it look like? He tried to kill me.
Why would he do that?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling.
Liar.
You did what you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of him. I know a few places in Fleetwood. No one will ever find him.
We should talk about this later.
I'll find you.
So,
Everything all right, sir?
how's he gonna... Why do we have the knife still? Get rid of the knife, please.
Where are you?
Throw the knife down. You don't take the knife back with you. Toss it, please. Thank you. So Flea Bottom, yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's a little ways away from that part of King's Landing to Flea Bottom. Flea Bottom, no one's going to see him dragging the body? Okay, this is going to be depressing. This is like House Stark all over again. All the losses piling up for the Foresters. And I'm sure it's not over. Elena.
What's Gwyn Whitehill doing here?
Oh, wow. That's Gwyn Whitehill?
Hello, Roderick. Sir Roland. It's been a while since we've met.
Yes. Last time I saw you, you and my brother had almost started a war. Your father wanted to murder Asher for your little love affair, remember?
Ah!
That was a long time ago.
That's why Asher was sent away. Wow. That's going to be fascinating when Asher comes back.
Roderick, I came here because I know how hard these past few days must have been for you and your family. I know my words probably mean nothing to you.
Thank you, Gwyn.
I'm so sorry, Roderick. Your brother didn't deserve this.
Neither of them did.
Listen, I know my father is intent on using Ryan as a hostage, but I think you deserve some news of him. I know it's little consolation, but if I can offer you this...
So you have news of Ryan?
Yes, he's well. Not happy, but just know your brother is safe at High Point. I'm looking after him, but...
What?
The other day he said something that made me worry. He asked me if his father died because he was a coward. He asked if he was really a thief and a traitor like my father says. I don't wish to upset you, but I thought you should know.
Please help him, Gwyn. Don't let him believe what your father tells him.
I've been doing my best to set him right. He's only a child. He feels forgotten, alone. He's waiting for his family, but every day my father tells me they will never come. That they've chosen their pride over him. And with each passing day, those words start to sound like truth.
I will get him back. He'll be with his family again. You tell him that.
Of course. But if you truly want to bring Ryan home, this war has to end. You know that. We don't have to be enemies, Roderick.
Hello, Gwyn.
It's good to see you, Talia. I hope I can count on your discretion.
Roderick, you should speak to Mother.
Mother, come join the others.
He should be here. He should be with his family. But instead they send her.
Gwyn came here on her own. She wanted us to know Ryan is okay.
It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house. My children.
I won't let that happen to us.
I may not be able to stop it, but...
You must be ready to defend us, Roderick. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it.
I will kill anyone who stands in my way. I will do whatever it takes.
Remember that. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother.
This game is going to make
Asher,
us...
Even Garrett, they all stand with us. We are strong.
This game is going to make us make decisions that I'm not going to like. I guess that's the point, but...
Would you say a few words, my lord?
My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be. He showed me what it is to be a lord. He was always honourable. I never knew a better man. And I am sorry. I love you, Father. Ethan, my little brother. When I left, he was just a boy. But when his house needed him, he rose to the task, like a lord.
He would have been proud. We honor Lord Gregor Forrester, my husband, my love, and our Lord Ethan, my sweet little boy. But now is time to say goodbye.
What is that she has?
Father and son are returned to the earth, to the ice. And from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Thankfully, somebody finally found him a crutch. Is that what it is, Zab? Ironwood tree seeds? That's cool, I guess. Then why not bury them so a tree can grow? I don't know. They can plant the tree seeds on the other side. Hopefully no one throws themselves on the pyre. Knowing this game, there's just no telling. I choose to go with Ethan. Oh, it's music time.
From ice we foresters born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. I'd bare my neck to wail in pain and swim the shivering sea. Paint slavers play in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. His final words faced with
I think we're gonna have to do the first half of episode 3. I'm not gonna be able to do the whole thing, but we're gonna do the first half. Yeah, this is a great song. And very nice voice. I agree, Zab.
Fight on, Ethan the brave. Old gods
next time.
What's going on?
Roderick, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill means to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourth-born with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle. Time to start proving you're a brother.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it, all the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
No. I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard. They're questioning people. Is there anything else we need to be worried about? What was that?
See, forging Marjorie's letter really was not worth the risk, because I knew that the wedding would either happen or not happen based on the two people's interactions, not based on someone forcing someone. Wow. So it was possible to not win the betrothal. Interesting.
From eyes we foresters born, to eyes we all return.
Alright. Episode 2 was very good. Very good. So I'm wrong. It looks like Asher's not going to return until probably... What are we going to guess here? It's probably going to be episode 5 or 6, right? Next to last or last episode, Asher will return. The trajectory seems like... I mean, he could return in 4, but definitely not 3, I don't think. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick bio break. I'm actually going to turn the stream off.